Tesla.
Love. Um, Hope this is gonna be a quick one. You know, passing the torch, man, from the youngest to the oldest. You know, as a young man growing up in the house, you know, the older people get to see you develop. You know, see your ways, know your moods. Um, it is what it is. They see you every day. You know, they see how you act. Know when you're lying. And passing the torch, to the next generation is a good thing. Not even only that, just passing the torch, giving the knowledge. You got guys in the space, man, that know a lot. They reaching out to guys and helping them as best they can. But like I said, it's passing the torch, man. Just kind of helping where help is needed. You know, you ain't got to be a Rhodes scholar. You don't have to be PhD. You don't have to, be certified in certain things. You just a little time, dealing with someone, you know, giving them a breath of fresh air, man, knowing that, someone's there to listen. That's why I always speak on sometimes with friends being important because a lot of times that friend can save your life. That friend can be the only one you can talk to about your issues and your problems. It's hard when, you know, you don't have nobody in your corner. You can always count on your mom, you can count on your dad, but it's certain things you don't want to talk to them about. You know, certain things you just can't hold it in, what you need somebody to talk to. You know, and helping people out. You know, good Samaritan, passing that torch, man. Each one teach one. Helping those who can't help themselves. That's a good thing. Underrated. I always talk about the people on disability. You know, my hat goes off to them too because some of those people, man, they actually work, you know, their self into the condition that they're in. Some of them actually just, unfortunate events. But the point of it is, man, you got to support people. Support those, who support you, even if they don't. Still, there's a lot of people trying to promote. You know, I constantly doing pre-records of people in their channels. I don't care if they not sub to me. I like the content. I don't care if they don't like me. Still, I like the content. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing a lot of people because I'm trying to focus more on the small channels. You know, so people might get mad that I don't, do their videos over there. Yeah, so be it. You know, people who I'm cool with, I haven't done their videos either. We still cool, but if they feel a certain way, you know what I tell them? Get out your feelings. you know. But when it comes down to it, like I keep saying, man, the support is the key, man, in this space. Like I tell guys, I came over here for the knowledge. You know, Manosphere actually got me into sports more. You know, lucky that. For guys that don't even really talk about sports in this space, they the one that got me more into sports. So go figure. You rather talk about the issue between women, you know, bump them, leave them alone. You gonna deal with them, deal with them. If not, leave them alone. That's how I look at it. I'm not gonna spend my whole days not being able to, help someone and do what I want to, do other things. You know, when it comes to time of support, and what was my Zero the Cricket, Zero in Texas. You know, he made a song, and at the intro, he's like, "Shit, to get off the pot, gangster." You know, basically telling you, you know, take a dump or get on. You know, let it go. Either you is or you ain't. You know, in most contexts. But yeah, man, passing the torch, getting people in, you know, helping each other out. That's key. You know, I try to do that as much as I can. You know, even my criticism sometimes can come across a little harsh. You know, I'm laughing right now because Perfect Timing podcast say, you know, my friends probably don't like me the way I go in because I go in on him, and we just internet homeboys. And you know, it's funny. I hold back, and he think that's bad. But yeah, man, it is what it is. You know, it's all in the name of love, man. And if I see some wrong, I try to correct it. You know, I really just don't have to. I can easily don't say nothing and let people. A lot of people meet their demise. You know, situations. You know, life events. But you know, I think I'm a little bigger than that. You know, and in most cases, you know, people say they wear their heart on their sleeve, and it's true in most cases. For me, I had to cut that out. Yeah, what's going on, me and me? I had to, you know, work on being the ruthless nice guy before the Roger report. You know, because people would always take my kindness for a weakness. You know, and seeing that of a nice person that I am, it's easy for you to think you're gonna take advantage. You know, but the bad part is they never see it coming when the true fury comes out. You know, one of the dudes, one of my partners, they basically told me, it was like, man, I would hate to see you get it's going. I'm just gonna say make this go viral because I always stumble over your name. You know, MTGV TV. Make this go viral TV. You know, but yeah, you know, my friend, he was like, man, if you ever get into a fight with somebody, no, I'm cutting out. I forgot. Yeah, I know I cut it out a little earlier. I might be still cutting out just a little bit because I know in the area that I go to, certain areas are good. But yeah, you know, the crazy part is, like I said, is a lot of people, you know, get in a situation. But he was saying about me because the type of I am, and you know, size and thing, and my demeanor when I come off violent, he'll hate to see that, you know. And I've gotten in fights, you know, a little bit here and there, but I'm not that tempered, not that easy to get provoked. You would literally have to, you know, almost hit me yourself in order for me to do something to you. You know, what's going on, truth? But truth as I know it. But shout out to you too, man. But a lot of people, like I said, you know, they take that kindness for weakness. And, you know, like I said, I was doing this before the Roger report, coming off as the ruthless nice guy. You know, women would always say that too. You got a you got a little dark side to you. You know, even though you real nice, you know, I'm a Libra, so I guess I don't know. People use the signs. I don't really pay attention, push it so much. But it is a balance to my life, you know. And when it comes down to it, what's going on, perfect timing podcast? I was just talking about you, man. I was saying how we was talking about how ah, let me get over this little hump because I know my sound goes out right here. But now, perfect. I was saying how remember when you were saying about my friend talking about me, and like I told you, I was basically only, I'm holding back because we know each other on the internet. We meet in person and we start to, kick it more and more. You know, the punchlines and the jokes become a little more harsher. You know, and I have friends that say, man, I'm an asshole by nature. Try to slow down on the cussing, but yeah, they say I'm an asshole by nature because sometimes the stuff I tell them they don't want to hear it, even though they know that it's the proper thing to listen or adhere to. They just don't want to hear it. But like I said, man, passing the torch, helping people out, that's the key. Knowing what you got to give, and like I said at the beginning, you don't have to be a PhD, Rhodes Scholar, you know, what's his name? William Nisi, whatever the guy played in Taken. You don't have to have a set of skills that be lethal to people. You just got to have a little information, man, that can, give somebody a train of thought in their mind to focus on certain things, from the aspect of, life. It's good to where, you can see the fruits of your labor. Shout out to Perfect with his garden. He picks his peppers and stuff like that he has in the garden. I've been pushing my garden off to, in this season right now, like it's going in. I'm out there, plant some stuff for the fall. Give me a pumpkin patch or something like that. But yeah, when it comes down to it, it's crazy. For the most part, you got to be able to, have friends that you can work with and deal with them in an orderly fashion. Like I said, friendship is a big thing, man. You can pass that torch that way. Someone needs someone to talk to. They can't talk to their family. You're the go-to person. You know, you have a situation to where you can ultimately save someone's life or let them meet their demise. You know, I'm always keen on friends. To the point where even if I don't have friends, I'm still content. But at the same time, the bonding amongst men is good. You know, and I'm always gonna push that. Even with women to a certain extent. Women they have their little cat fights up and down. You know, they'll get mad at you for 20 years about stealing their lip gloss. But me being a man, I can't speak on that too much because that's not my lane. But yeah, focus on goals. Try to help the youth. They need it. Like I said earlier, it's cliche, but they're the future. And I'm gonna go ahead and end right here because, like I said, I wasn't trying to be too long. I just wanted to go ahead and throw something up real quick. I'm gonna start doing big. Or two, or possibly step on the plate. Everybody coming, you know, lights, you know, get light cool, you know, words to go professor, just do something. Shout out to Go Professor this morning broadcast, you know, it's Health Talk. I always get people informed on stuff, you know. Check out the Go Professor Live, you know. Roger's about to get ready to come on. Shout out to the Roger Report Live, you know. Go Professor Radio, Roger Report Live, you know. Check those channels out, you know. I shout people out. Underrated Darkness, Mace, LAR Movement. LAR, man, drops. There's no reason why nobody can't watch a full video from LAR, you know, less than 10 minutes. Attention span can't be that short the way you can't watch a 10-minute video. And it's informative and helpful too. But, you know, like I say, shout out to the people in the building. I'm about to get ready to jump off. So we gone, and and perfect timing since you came in. I want to let you know, don't get in your feelings. We gone.